So it only has an hour and 3 minutes left, after which I will check to see if there's another llama involved, because a lot of times it'll have a better llama than usual. Alright, now that I've gone through the gameplay bit, let's go into this menu, which is pretty extensive once you get into it. When you first start, you only want to focus on this. This is the play tab. Typically, it'll give you a mission. When you do that mission, it gives you whatever on the right. In the beginning, that's all you want to do. It'll give you V-Bucks, skill points, llamas. It'll give you all kinds of crap to help you along. Once you get to a certain point, it stops being so critical. Like right now, I could very well do Plankerton Storm Shield Defense 2 and get 100 V-Bucks and 1 skill point. But what am I? Most of the stuff that I have, let's go to skills, requires 2 skill points. Yeah, this one, 2 skill points. 2 kiss, 2. All of this requires 2 skill points. And I've got 1 from doing that mission. Pass. I don't even need 100 V-Bucks, and the only problem is that I can't check what's next on that list. Where it says 6 minutes, lightning rich environment, see yourself out. I can't see what all that is. Oh wait. Yeah, basically I can't see what that is, because no matter what I do, it just stays to that 1. So it looks like after this one, there's one that's called 6 minutes, and it'll give me Ramirez in a more rare one, because you get Ramirez when you first start, but I think she's either gray or green. Not great. Doesn't have a whole lot to start with. Let me show you. Okay. This is the play tab. Like I said, you can push A to play now, and it'll give you a mission that'll complete the thing that you want to do in the current main quest. Pretty nifty. If you go right, it'll give you the map. The map, well, first of all, this is the world. It only has 4 sections for you to choose from. This is the first one. It only goes from 1 to 19 level. After that, you need to go to the next one, because you don't get as much of hero XP, pure rain, freaking any XP at all. Doesn't give you much. This one does, if you're that level. For instance, I'm level 20. I'm not really in the middle of 15 to 46, but that's where I'm at right now. Wherever you go, the circle with the glowing green thing with the shield, that is your storm shield. They ask you to level it up every once in a while. You don't have to. You could just continue to keep doing these other missions. You can't continue in the quest or in this area here until you finish Plankertons. Okay, that's your quest moving forward thing. You can see it has different symbols. This one's destroy the encampments. This one's build radar. This one's rescue survivors. Each one has its own different thing. The question. Oh, you know what? Let's take a look at that. No, that's level 28. Never mind. The question mark. That one's a little tricky. When you first start out, it'll give you the question mark, but it'll say you have to be up to level 15, because everything in this area goes up to like a 19. Not that one. That one. It goes up to a 19, so it says you should be at least level 19 or 15, just to be safe. Well, to be safe, you should be 19, but 15 is fine. To do this thing, because it basically either A, gives you a storm shield upgrade that somebody else is doing that you can join, or somebody else is doing a mission and, you know, it just rolls you in with the rest of them. I've had it happen before in Plankerton, where I was like, sure, I'll join somebody else's game, which is already what it said on. It gave me like this one, which is a level 40. I was fine, but I was not able to assist my teammates as much as I would like to. but it does give you a lot. Like 1,900 schematic XP, that's added on top of the regular schematic XP, which is stringent upon you doing well or not well, depending. So basically, do the Storm Shield. It usually gives you a level up for the top left where it says 20, where I'm at right now. Personally, I like to wait, because I love using my points to level up stuff before I even move on to the next area. Anyways, that's the map tab. This is the heroes. Actually, I think I might have showed you this one already. Yeah, basically main, squad bonuses, not much else. Mission defenders. It's easier to use your top leveled one into the primary slot, but honestly, select. Each hero has a different thing that they do. This one is good for searching stuff, the Outlander. The Soldier is good for killing stuff. Guardian is good, or the Constructor is good for building stuff. Big surprise there. Ninja is good for assassinating stuff, which is basically doing a lot of damage to a single opponent, or it can do a group of opponents as well, but not as well. As you can see, I have two of the base ones. This one's just for in case I want to dumb down a little bit and just play with somebody else that has not played this game. Cough, cough, red. Anyways. Oh, jeez. Man. Okay. The next tab. You can upgrade any of these guys if you want. Personally, I like to save up and then upgrade one of these three, honestly. It's like, she's my favorite. He's a close second, I guess. But it's tied second for these two, honestly. Because this guy right here gives damage resistance, but also when he fights, this is really nice. When he kills somebody, he gets a percentage of health back. So if I'm mowing down zombies, I get health for each one I kill, which is pretty ridiculous. It's basically Juggernaut status. This guy, not so much. He's a kinetic guardian, which means that his skill is like a kinetic overdrive. So when you're using a hardware tool and only a hardware tool, and you hit somebody, it gives extra energy and plasma damage. That's it. Like, that's the only reason I would play this guy at all, other than the fact he's purple, which is really nice. I have yet to find an orange hero, but fingers crossed, right? These guys are mission defenders. You get one for free with the mission that you start with defenders. Like, there's not much else I can explain it as. There's a trap where you lay it down and that defender pops up. Problem is, they don't have a weapon. Hold on. Frick's sake. Problem is, they don't have a weapon, so you have to give them a weapon in order for them to do what they do, which is basically just defend. Sorry, I have to plug in my laptop. Ugh, this is gonna cause a lot of noise. I'm trying to figure out if this... Okay, charging doesn't cause any noise to happen yet. Anyways, no, yeah, the defenders, you basically throw down a trap on a piece that you've built, and it comes up, and you can choose one of these defenders that you've already equipped. This one's a sniper. This one's assault rifle or rifleman. This one's a gunslinger, my favorite. Well, actually, yeah, my favorite. They'll spawn, but you have to give them a weapon. And you have to give them ammo. But once they have those things, they can do basically what you do. Just shoot the crap out of zombies and just move on with their lives. Yeah, anyways, that's the heroes tab. You can see the health and shield on the top left. Equipping these guys that are higher level will actually add to that number. I don't know what the number is, but they add to it. Squads. Survivor squads, you start out with just EMT squad. You select it, you get a leader, and you get one squad member. I've leveled up quite a bit, so I get a few. But the leader has its own special pool of people that you can choose from. This one I've leveled up a lot because it's health. What you put into each squad determines that number in the top left where it says health and shield. This particular survivor adds to fortitude. This whole group adds fortitude, which means health and maybe shields. But see in the left corner of that particular one where it has like this weird 3 diamonds thing going on, that one also has one, that one also has one. That is a personality match. That'll add exponentially to that particular number on the top left. As you can see, I have a few. I don't even care what I'm putting in there anymore. Oh, nope. No, damn it. I don't even care who I add in there anymore because it adds exponentially to the number. So it's basically just like, who is the best person to add to this thing? Don't really care. Just throw somebody in there. Yeah, so you get teams and teams and teams of people. As you can see, I've got purples and oranges in there. You get that from llamas, and you can basically do whatever the hell you want with them. So I just put them in the best places I possibly could. For instance, I've now got fortitude 112 for this one because I gave 2 purple people and an orange person and a blue person. Blue person, meh. Yeah, but anyways, when you level up, let's show up the level up screen. Skills. Skill tree 1. When you level up certain things, you get, let's see if I can find one. Each tier has different things. This one gives you the leader for the EMT squad and a survivor slot. So when you level up, you can put more people in the survivor squads. That's basically what happens. Defender squads. Defenders are the ones I showed you where it was like rifleman, gunslinger, shotgunner. But the thing is that they can show up only at your home base. But they add to that number as well. What number? The number in the top left. They add to their defense. Now, as you can see, Plankerton has 0. It's because I have not unlocked anything for that skill tree. This is all skill tree 2 at the very, very end, and I have not gotten that far yet. So, there's a shotgunner one, though. But I've only got one shotgunner, and I'm using him currently. So, screw that. Armory. This gets really involved. Schematics, like I showed you already, this is all the stuff that you can build. But you can only build them during the game. That's one of the things I've kind of got a problem with. You can't look at the inventory for this game unless you're in the game. You can't look at it here. This is all stuff that you can build, not necessarily stuff that you have built. Stuff that you have built or that you found in the game stay in your personal inventory and then don't move. You can't look at it from here. These are all schematics, but luckily you can level up schematics. I think I did that already on this recording. Yeah, this guy, no, it was, I think it was that, yes, that guy got leveled up so that instead of being only a 10, can now be a 20. And you can see the, under it says silver hand cannon, you look a little bit lower than that, it says 20% reload speed. All that stuff gets leveled up when you level up the schematic only. You can't level up the weapon, you can only level up the schematic. So once the schematic gets leveled up to a certain point, you can get those things. You can see where it says level 15, 10% damage, causes affliction for 6 seconds. That's only if I get it to level 15. Not before, not after. Well, actually after. Heroes, defenders, survivors, this is all stuff I've gone over. These two here, you don't get until you get to like level 10 or 15, I want to say.